Welcome back, everybody, to another video. We're going to be playing Halo Reach in 2023. We're going to see how good the game has held up after about, let's say, this game came out in 2010, so almost 13 years later. We're going to be playing through the entire campaign. I will be doing this as a part series, so the first part we'll probably just do the first 3 missions to see how it goes. In part 2 we'll do the other missions, and then obviously we'll save the last missions for part 3. So this could potentially turn into a part 3 series or a part 2. We'll see how it goes, but let's just get straight into this. So I remember when this game first came out, everybody was excited because we had just finished playing Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST, which was essentially more or less felt like a DLC of Halo 3. And so some may argue that Halo 3 ODST was probably one of the best like side story games, because this is essentially Halo Reach would be essentially that sort of same title where it's not following the main timeline. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's sort of like a precursor, because if you've played this, you know that this is right before Halo 1. And so a lot of people will argue whether Reach, ODST, or Halo 3 is like the best of the series, because this really like revolutionized sort of that arena shooter feeling. I think this is like where they fully just went overboard, or not even overboard, like in a good way, where they brought armor customization, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, if we could just easily go into so yeah, right here, just like the whole customization of like Spartans, like this is the big deal. Like this was the whole reason why you would play online or play the campaign to like earn achievements, is that like you would just unlock achievements, and essentially you would get like these battle points. Now obviously this is the Master Chief Collection, so you're not earning points here, but essentially like you would be earning these combat points anytime you would get multi-kills, or like destroy big targets, or you're winning games in multiplayer, just all that kind of stuff. You would essentially win battle points, then use those battle points to unlock these helmets. And I remember around the time that this came out, is that people then obviously started getting unlocking all the helmets. So eventually what's it called? I think this was also before Bungie eventually left, or like sold to 343 Industries. Like the Bungie just went off to do its own things and develop Destiny and Destiny 2. But yeah, of course. And the last thing they did with Reach before they ended all the support for it, is that you would unlock this pilot helmet, where this was like kind of the in Halo 3 you would only be able to unlock the recon helmet if you would do those Vidmaster challenges, or if you were a Bungie employee. And so this was like the helmet to like strive for to get. And especially you would unlock it with like blue or red flames, depending on the circumstances. Obviously I think recon helmet with blue flames was like the most rare to get, because again you had to be a Bungie employee to unlock that. But then of course Reach came out, and then they came out with the pilot helmet. And so with the pilot helmet, that came out, and like I remember during the multiplayer teaser before the game came out, they teased this helmet with the skull in it. And so like this was essentially the new recon helmet. It would be the pilot haunted skull variant, and then obviously with flames like that would be like the big new one. And then but just after all that, I think they eventually made it where like, okay, like let's not make this as difficult to get as recon was. So what you'd have to do is like you would have to like download the Bungie app, then just link your account, and that would basically be it. You would able to unlock this the Haunted Skull helmet with flames. And so I know I'm kind of going on a tangent there with just the armor and stuff, but that's just me going over like how fully like they really decked out this game with how much you could do in it. But to me, the best part about this was obviously the fact that they brought back Forge and Firefight. You know, Halo 3, you know, they brought Forge where you would obviously can customize and make maps. And then Halo 3 ODST, they brought Firefight, you know, the waves survival sort of mini game. And so they brought those two over here. It was like everything good from Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST was just essentially just brought over here and then just, you know, revamped and revitalized. But again, to me, I always liked the campaign a little bit better. And so that's essentially what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing the campaign, just kind of going over what made this story great. Because I really think this is probably one of the best stories out of any Halo campaign. And like, to be honest, Halo 2 is like a very close like competitor. It's like I said, it's between this one, it's between Reach, Halo 3 or Halo 2. That would be like considered the best like campaign story, like plot or whatever you want to call it. So other than that, let's just get straight into this. I'll be kind of providing commentary and stuff, going over little details, Easter eggs, stuff like that, while we kind of just get to go over this masterpiece again 13 years later. It's a little epic scenery shot here, cinematic. I remember this being sort of like the teaser. Obviously, like I think I have equipped like a different helmet, not the original Noble 6 helmet, so that was like a cool little detail. Whenever you would replay the campaign, is like whatever helmet you had unlocked and equipped for your Spartan, like, you know, that would show up right here as it's doing right now. And of course, the little Master Chief treatment where we don't see the face. There we are.
Contact with Visegrad Relay was lost last night.
I think that's Juno.
I responded with trooper.
I don't remember all the characters' name exactly, but I'll do my best.
MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of valuable resources.
That's Emil.
I disagree.
I don't remember her.
So that's our new number 6.
That's George on the right, and
You read his file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Anyone claim responsibility, sir?
Oni thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock.
I think it's Carter. That's the team leader's name.
Important.
And obviously she just said that's Cat.
Online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader. That's Cat, Noble 2, Emil and George 4 and 5. You're riding with me, Noble 6. Not gonna lie to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad would rather leave unfilled. Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength. Just one thing, I've seen your file, even the parts the Oni sensors didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set. But we're a team. That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
Got it, sir. Welcome to Reach.
Welcome to Reach. I'll be honest, I don't remember if there was ever lore explained or Easter eggs explained about
Listen up,
who Noble
Team.
6
We're
really
looking at a
was.
down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off Breach from the rest of the colonies?
You got a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Backup channels?
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
I kind of don't want to just get ahead of the story and spoil too much, because obviously we want to relive these moments and stuff as if it's our first. So
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
just knowing the if you know just the fate and how meta this storyline is and how it tied into Halo 1, it's just very, it's I would understand why people would argue that they would consider this their best Halo game.
Check it out. All right, Noble Team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Oh shoot. Yeah, these things.
Solid work.
I remember you these birds kind of just went extinct, surprisingly just 2 years later, because I have the timeline right. Reach is 2 years before Halo 1 Combat Evolved, and so I think you would get an achievement for killing a certain amount, and it would just basically explain to you that you basically wiped out an entire race of those flamingo looking birds.
Noble leader, Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Contact! Contact! Spartans, assist!
Here we go.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
I remember seeing these for the first time. These are kind of the elite jackals.
Excuse me.
There's that armor lock that I was talking about. The reason I'm using the pistol is people would argue between the Reach pistol or the Halo 2 pistol or even the Halo 1 pistol. I remember people would have this argument on which game had the best pistol. And so again, it's debatable that Reach probably had the best one. Remember, this is the first time you get to get your hands on a DMR. It's I remember people would ask the battle rifle is good, but what if we had a single action or semi-auto kind of rifle, and so thus DMR was born, and that's what led to people more getting cool plays. You'd play the SWAT game mode, and this would be a one-shot headshot, so it would allow you to get multi-kills considering how strong this rifle was. Okay, this is the best, what would you call it, the best cinematic incoming.
Lieutenant, check that body.
Where's the rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage.
Found something.
I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live one over here. Come on. Out you come. It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
Oh shoot.
Status, over!
We've been engaged! Bad guy coming out!
That Tango blew past me. Permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Oh, this was the cinematic where everybody just got amped. Oh, he didn't die from that? Okay, there you go. Okay, and this guy has a freaking plasma launcher. Okay, appreciate the cover, George. Alright, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a comment down below and leave a like. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this series, I will eventually start putting these out part by part. Maybe even do some multiplayer gameplay, but let me know what you guys think. That's going to do it for today's video. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.